Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's my subscription from OK. This is the one that runs through from February 2025 into March. This costs £15 per month. You can cancel at any time and there is a facility to pause as well. They'll send you an email before they take the payment for your next box, and if you don't like what you see you can opt out for that one, or you can cancel if you want to. So with this one, they start to distribute it around about the 15th of the month. So if you want to order this particular box, you'll need to do so before the middle of March. But you can always check on the website which one you'll be getting. You can get your first box for £8.99 if you use the code FirstBoxOffer. At the moment, there's a free gift as well. When I looked, it was a Wonder Extensions mascara worth £19.95. In the box, you always get a couple of vouchers every month for the OK magazine. These are worth £8.40. They are actually included in the overall value of the box. There's also a leaflet detailing information on each of the products, and there's a QR code that leads to their beauty blog. So this month's box is called the All Eyes on You. I was going to say All About Eyes then. Made that one up. The All Eyes on You edit, and it's worth over £110. So the first one, I think, is where they get the name of the box, because this is Bella Pierre Cosmetics All Eyes on You eyeshadow palette. This has an RRP of £25. Laura Mulley, the OK Beauty and Wellness editor, says you'll get so much wear out of the universally flattering shades in this warm brown set, and it'll help to slim down your makeup bag too. Use the mid-brown shade to sculpt, the shimmers to highlight, and the sparkly champagne to really make the eyes pop. They have a highly pigmented formula with intense colour payoff and a blendable for easy application. So today, I did say in my video that I did on the Cult Beauty bag, which had a Natasha Denona palette in, that I was actually going to use that today, but obviously I'd forgotten there was a palette in here. So I've used this. I have used one of the Natasha Denona, I can't say it, colours while doing my eyes today, but what I'll probably do is use that one of my upcoming videos. Hopefully there will be one, and then I will show you what I've done with that at that point. But today we are concentrating on this Bella Pierre one. So this is what, let's just cover that mirror up. This is what they look like. So it is quite a nice sort of palette if you're into your nudie brownie colours, which that's me really, so it does suit me. So I have got them all on today. Two of them I really like, two of them I'm not quite sold on yet, so I might need to give it a bit more of a go. So I started off, I've used my own a sort of a whiter highlighter just to do under my brows and right in the corner of the eye. But then after that I've gone in with this one here. That is a really uncomfortable position I've just put that in. I'm going to change that because that's going to annoy me if I have to do it with all the others. There we go. So that I've just kind of put in sort of just after the corner into the middle. I always line my eyeshadow up like that sort of thing and then blend it together. Then this one is one of the, and that I liked. It worked really, really well with my whiter highlight and blended lovely together. Then this one I've put in the middle, and I love that. It's got a really silky, soft touch to it as well when you put it on your eye. So putting it in the middle, which is always like, I always think the most delicate feeling part of your eyelid, is nice because it feels like it's nice and soft. And again, it blended in beautifully. Then I used a colour from the Natasha Denona palette because I felt there was a missing element to this for me. So I went for a sort of a peachy colour. So that's sort of around there. And then I blended it in with this one, the darker one. Now that one, I was slightly disappointed in that it did blend out quite quickly. It wasn't as defining as I thought it would be. But I did manage to build it up, and I think it's done the job now. I've no idea what it looks like because I haven't got my glasses on, but hopefully you can see that's like right at the outer corner, and it's sort of blended in a little bit with the peachy one, but it did a nice enough job. Now this one, see, I'm not that keen on these. I think if you had younger, smoother eye area, it would be a lovely thing to use. But with an older eye, if you get a bit of glitter stuck in one of your creases, it's really difficult to move it. So I'll show you what it looks like on my arm. It's beautiful, isn't it? And I did put a little bit on the middle, and then I spent about a minute brushing it all out. So there are bits of glitter in there somewhere, I think, just sort of all over the eyelid really. But then of course, me being me, I'm such a messy makeup person, you can see there, that it went all over my face a little bit. So I've got little bits of glitter here and there today. I am going out later, so I'm hoping that I won't look too silly. But yes, nice palette, I think. Nice colours. Love these two. Definitely going to be using those. That's okay. It just seemed to I don't know, it looks better on my arm than it does on my eye. And that one again, it's just a little bit more tricky for me. Right then, do you know what? I'm going to pause and just wipe that off, because otherwise it's going to go everywhere. I'll see you in a bit. It's funny, I have just sort of washed and wiped it off, but my arm is still covered in glitter. I mean, I'm just not very good with glitter. Okay, the next product in here is by Hello Skin. It's Black Pearl Charcoal Infused Eye Mask. So this has an RRP of £6.95. Laura says under eye masks like these are great to have on standby for using before an event or whenever your eyes look and feel especially tired. These ones feel cooling and refreshing and won't slip down your face. And the packaging says our powerful charcoal infused eye masks provide intense hydration with moisture boosting hyaluronic acid to rehydrate and smooth the skin, while also helping to depuff the under eye area. A potent peptide complex works to strengthen the delicate skin, while skin rejuvenating retinol is delivered in small doses to gently refine texture. Now, to use these, you place one mask under each eye with the narrower end towards your nose and leave on. Now, the OK says for 20 to 30 minutes, but the actual box says 15 to 20. So I went with the packet says 15 to 20. So I went with that and did it for 20. Keep the pack in the fridge before use for extra depuffing benefits. And they say after use, you can drop the masks in a cup of hot water and watch them dissolve in front of your very eyes. I haven't done that but I am going to do that at some point because that sounds interesting. But I have used them today and obviously wanted to then show you them as well. So very shiny. They come in this little packet and then you just slide the tray out like that. And that's what they look like. So they're sort of jelly ones, jelly feeling ones, but they do stick really well and they stay completely in place. They don't do that thing where they flap down or start sliding down. They're really, really good at staying in place. And I had a cup of tea while I had those on. So that was nice this morning. Yeah, I liked them. I love an eye mask anyway. And I have got a fair few that I keep thinking I'm going to do that every time I go out, is wear an eye mask. And if I have time, I will do it. It does take that extra element of time though, doesn't it, if you're in a rush. But yes, I like them. My eyes look flatter afterwards, and that's always when I think, oh, that's a good eye mask, when my eye looks sort of flatter in the area, in my eye area. They weren't that puffy anyway, but it was nice to use them. Okay, the next product. Now, I'm very interested in this one, mainly because I've had something by this brand before, which I absolutely love. So this is by Canopy, and it's the Retinol Ritual Eye Cream. It's got an it's 20 mils with an RRP of £43. Is that 20 mils? That looks bigger to me. Laura says the delicate skin around the eyes is often one of the first places to show signs of aging and tiredness. So it makes sense to use an eye cream that contains effective but gentle ingredients to tackle this. This formula instantly brightens and hydrates the under eyes and makes a great base for makeup. Collagen stimulating retinol helps target, I can't even speak now, I got confused then, helps target, diminish and smooth fine lines. Vitamin E nourishes and protects the skin tone, and botanical extracts help brighten and depuff the delicate under eye area. So to use this, they say the introduction of it into your routine should be gradual because it's a retinol product, I guess. Start 1 to 2 times weekly, phasing up to 2 to 3 times weekly. Starting with clean, dry skin, dispense half a pea-sized amount onto your ring finger. Dab gently from the inner eye area along the orbital bone, sweeping upwards to the brow area. Allow to absorb before applying the next step in your skincare routine. So I have tried this. I haven't actually got it on today because I was using the under the patches, the masks. Gosh, what are they called? And I thought, actually, I'm not going to use 2 products together, especially I think the masks may have a small amount of retinol in as well. So for me, I'm quite cautious, especially on my under eye area. But I have given it a go. I did it at night time though, and it was really quite gentle. I am, as I say, a little bit wary with my under eye area. I have been caught out before and had products that do make it go like a little red patch around, usually around about here for some reason. But this was absolutely fine. It is slightly tinted, look. So I think it would be good to maybe use it in the daytime. I think it might be nice. I'm going to try and make a note. What I've been doing, hopefully this is going to work. Things that I can't try that I know I'm going to try or going to use for a longer time, I'm going to make notes of so that I remember to tell you about it at some point in the future. But I am going to try that under my eye area, maybe next time I do a video, and see what it looks like. The other thing, this isn't in the box. Now, where's it gone? I thought I'd brought it out. Yes, I was going to show you the thing that I absolutely adore from Canopy. I think we got it in an okay box previously. It's the freshwater hydration cream. This is fabulous. I love it. It's my new favorite under makeup product, moisturizer, if you like. That's how I use it. It's brilliant, and I just save it for special occasions. So I went out for lunch yesterday and used it then, and things like that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I think we got it round about November or something. I'm sure it was okay. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so you don't get this in this box, but this is absolutely gorgeous. If you get the chance to try it, give it a go. It gives such a great base for makeup. Okay, haven't got it on today though, by the way. The next product in here is the St. Lux Clear Brow Gel. So this is full size with an RRP of £18. And Laura says, even if I'm doing the most minimal makeup, I always use a brow gel. Lifted and neatly groomed eyebrows really frame the face and make you look more awake. This one is strong enough to keep even my thick and unruly brow hairs in place. And I love the small spoolie brush for precise shaping. So it's got a clear, lightweight, non-sticky formula that leaves no residue when dry. The short brow brush allows for precise placement, and you can use alone by combing through your brow for a groomed look, or on top of your usual brow pencil or pomade. Pomade? I like that. For added staying power and shine. I'm not sure what I've got. I've got like brow powder, but maybe it's called pomade. I don't know. But that's what I've got on today. So I've used a powder brow tinting product, and then I've used this on top of it to hopefully keep them in place. So it actually feels quite a lightweight one. I can feel that it's there. I can definitely feel that it's there, but it's not too much. Some of them are a bit heavy, aren't they? But that's the way I always do my eyebrows at the moment. It's funny, I've changed. I used to use a pencil. Then I went to a tinted brow gel, and now I'm using like a powder product and then putting this on top. I suppose it's nice to change it around a little bit. So this is what the little brush looks like, and it's very small compared to some that I've had. That is really quite small, but very nice to use. So yeah, I'm happy with that, because the one that I was using before I think is on the verge of running out. Okay, the next product, now I think this is the last one in here, possibly, maybe, is the Bourjois Paris Contour Clubbing Waterproof Liner in the shade 41 Black Party. This is a full size with an RRP of £6.99. Now, I think it's this one. I actually have got two eyeliner products I'm trying out today, one in another box. So Laura says a black eyeliner pencil is another makeup bag. I'm probably not showing that right. There you go. I think that's right. Is another makeup bag must have, instantly elevating your eye makeup from everyday to extra impact. This bourgeois one can be used to create a sharp line or a smudgy, smoky eye, and once it's set, it will not budge. The extra soft texture glides effortlessly along the lashes thanks to organic macadamia and jojoba oils. It provides up to 24 hours of intense waterproof hold that doesn't run, and it resists all types of wear, including heat and transfer. So I have got this on today, but it's just on the outer edges of the eye because I have got another one. And it's funny actually, because I was thinking I've got to try 2 eyeliners. How am I going to do this? Because I'm going out later, so I can't do one on one and one on the other. I thought, well, I'll merge them because the other one's not, it's more of a sort of a goldy brown colour. And I actually like the finished look. I don't know whether you'll see it that well, but the black one is sort of on this outer edge, and then the goldy brown one is there. Now, I'm not sure, sorry, I'll probably look awful doing that, but I'd like you to be able to see it, but I'm not sure that you can. In the daylight and when I was doing it downstairs, I thought, oh yes, I like that. That's a nice little look. And I might, sorry, I'm not seated properly. That's a nice little look, and I think I will do that again. I like the way it went. Okay, so let's see what was in this box. We had the palette by Bella Pierre, which I think I am definitely going to use 2 of the colours, possibly not the other 2. The only trouble with these palettes is they are a pain to open when you first get them. After you've had them a while, they're a little bit easier, but at first. So that's the colours of them. And I love these 2 there. They're definitely, probably. They're almost certainly going to be ones that I use. The next product in here, now this is where I'm really going to get confused because I've got all the products from the other box here as well. So we had the Hello Skin eye masks. Lovely to use. Interesting to see if they're dissolve. If I remember at the end, I'll try and do, I don't know whether I'll be able to do a demo of that, but we'll see. Then the next thing was the Canopy product, wasn't it, which I've put over there for some reason. That's really interesting. I'm really looking forward to trying it. As I say, the other product that I've used from this brand, I love. So I'm excited with this one. Then we had the brow gel, which is lovely and just what I need at the moment and great to use. And finally, the eyeliner, which I didn't actually mention, but it did go on really, really well. I had an eyeliner nightmare yesterday. I was going out for lunch, and you know when you're on a timer as well, because it's a bit of a distance away, so you've got to be ready by a certain time. And I had to redo my eyeliner 3 times. And that meant as well, you know, when you have to wipe it off, and so you end up with a bit of the eyeshadow gone, so you have to do that as well. I had a nightmare, and I don't know why. I think it's because I knew I was on a deadline, and I'm just no good with deadlines. But yes, this is lovely. And I haven't actually shown you, have I, what it looks like on the back of my hand. I think you can get it quite thin. She says, just doing exactly the same thickness line. It worked very nicely anyway. So that's the end of the box. I think I really like this month's box. When I saw it, I knew I'd like it. I think I've got a hair stuck on my lipstick. Oh dear. I knew I'd like it because I do love makeup products and things to try. And seeing the Canopy product in there as well was brilliant. Okay, I'm going to pause just for a second because I can feel something's on my lipstick and I hate that feeling. I'll be back in a sec. Right, so yes, I like that box. Good, okay box today, this week, this month. So there's a couple of, well, there's one new box actually from Latest in Beauty that was released on Thursday, the Trendsetters Volume 1, the 2025 Outlook. Costs £33. There was a code for 10% off plus free delivery, TS1 TEN. So that took it down to £29.70. So I have gone and got that, mainly because there's a couple of things in there there's a couple of things I really like, and some things that I really like the look of. Plus they've got one of the commodity perfumes in there, but I think it's Milk Bold, which I've not had before. So that was interesting. And there's another perfume in there too. So I've gone and ordered that one. Hopefully I'll be able to film that next weekend. I've done a few videos, as you probably know. This week I've been off, so I've been able to do my Cult Beauty one. I was able to do my the Marks and Spencer's one, and then this one, and then I've got another one, latest in beauty, the Beauty Minimalist edit, to hopefully do after this. But I am going out this afternoon. I'm going to a Reiki share, so we will all be sharing our energies and sort of sending them off to wherever we need to send them to. So that's exciting. I've done it before and it was such a lovely experience, so I'm really excited to do it again. Apparently we're going to do it every month if people are interested in it at the place, so let's hope they are. So I've had this week off. I was meant to be spring cleaning every day. I managed the Monday actually. We went out and I ate cake, which was bad. The Tuesday I did some spring cleaning, but it only involved my bedroom, which also includes a lot of my beauty products. So I completely blitzed that. And then I went through my wardrobe and I did something that I find very difficult to do, is getting rid of clothes that I know I'm never going to fit into again. And I had to be realistic that the size 10s that were in there were not probably ever going to be used again. I think it's highly unlikely I'm ever going to get back down to a size 10 again. I was a size 10 a few years ago, but it's just gone slowly on and on and on, and now I'm a size 14 just about. So I just want to get down to a size 12. Then I'll be really happy. It was interesting actually, because I think a lot of my problem is bloating. And I can never work out what it is that makes me bloat. It's almost like everything I ever eat makes me bloat. But someone was telling me that they used to have that problem and they realised it was cow's milk. And I thought, well, I've never, ever thought of that. But it kind of makes sense, because sometimes I'll bloat and I've only had a cup of tea in the morning and I think, what am I bloating for now? But it could be the cow's milk. So I am going to have a small amount of time just checking out whether that's got anything to do with it. Knowing me, it is just everything I ever eat that does it for me. But I'm not bloated constantly. That's the thing. I'll get up in the morning and I'm not bloated, but then suddenly I'm bloated again. Anyway, I haven't been very good on my diet this week at all, because I've ended up eating out a bit, which has been fabulous. I've tried to be good. I really, really have. The one day I just had toast. The second day I was good. I had avocado on toast, and then I ended up buying 3 cakes from the cafe because they had such beautiful cakes there, and I said it was for everyone, and it kind of was, but I did have half of 2 of them. So that was nice as well. But I am going to try and be good. I promise I'm going to try and be good this week. I'm back to work this week. It is easier for me to be more sort of regimented in my routine, and I'll do walking around the house and I'll drink lots of water. I haven't drunk water at all this week. I haven't actually. I think I've only poured myself a glass of water once, and I've got one here, and that's it. That's really bad actually. Anyway, I've had my nails done this week, so I'm aiming to do them, I think, every 3 weeks. I'm not doing them myself anymore, which is actually, I love doing my nails, but I actually prefer someone else doing it now, which I never thought I'd say. But yes, I'm loving these little spring nails, and I love having a glittery one as well. So I think those are great. I've got to think what to have next, so it'll be about 3 weeks' time. So I'm thinking maybe something yellowy and bright, like daffodils or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but that will be something to think about. My brother is visiting me from London tomorrow with my sister-in-law and one of my nephews, so that's going to be lovely. I love seeing them so much. I can't tell you. It's weird when you I've lost my parents and I lost my other brother, and so now it's us against the world. Do you know what I mean? And whenever I see him, I just love seeing him. My heart fills with joy. And my sister-in-law, who is the most amazing person I've known. They've been married for ages. I don't even know how long. It's that long. It's got to be at least 35 years, probably more. Gosh, yeah, it's more than that, I think. But anyway, so she's been in my life since I was probably about 17 or 18, something like that. So yeah, love her to bits as well. And my nephew, it's his birthday soon, so we'll be sort of giving him a mini party tomorrow. I love him to bits as well. Anyway, that's it really. There's not a lot else to say. Oh, I tell you what I did see, with my birds, a sparrow. I saw this bird on the bird feeder and I thought, oh my goodness, what a beautiful bird. Took a photo of it, looked it up, and it's a sparrow. And I thought, I never realised sparrows were so pretty. I'm sure that when I was younger, there were hundreds of sparrows all about the place, but apparently then there's not as many of them anymore. And I didn't recognise it. So that was strange, unless I got the wrong bird for a sparrow when I was younger, which could be the case, to be fair. But apart from that, yeah, then nothing major happening, but it's been a pleasant, nice week. Starting to look for cars for my son, and hopefully I'd like to get him something, only little runner, you know, nothing special, just something that he can start out with. And the insurance, which is a nightmare, but we have managed to find some cars that are really low insurance, so it'll be something like that. Anyway, enough of that. What I was going to try and do is, if I've got time, is try and get some hot water and see if those eye masks will dissolve. I'll be back in a second. Right, so here I have the eye mask. Now, I didn't get boiling water, so this might not work. And that is because I was putting it in a glass, and I thought, I don't really want to put it in a glass. I don't think it's going to work. Sorry, I don't think that's going to work because it's not hot enough. I can feel it's not hot enough already. I'm going to try it again. Give me a second. I'll try it again. If it doesn't work, I'll just come back and tell you it hasn't worked. Didn't work. I think it possibly needs to be boiling water, so I will try that maybe, and let you know. If I'll try and do it in between videos and let you know on the latest in beauty video whether it worked. Okay, so I think that's the end of my update. There was one other thing, wasn't there? Oh yes, Ancestry.com. My potential second cousin hasn't got back to me. She probably thinks I'm some kind of scammer or something, so I don't blame her. I think I'd be the same if someone contacted me out of the blue and said they might be, you know, my long lost cousin. But I did end up taking out a subscription with Ancestry.com, which is the kind of thing I do, and I don't think these things through, but I've done it. And I thought, well, I will try and build my family tree up, because I'm quite excited now, because she'd found some stuff out about my family that I didn't know. Anyway, that's the end of it. I am going to send you loads of positive healing energy. So this energy is for anything that you want it to be for. So if you're feeling tired, this will wake you up a little bit. If you've got pain, this will ease it. And I can feel the energy coming out of my hands. I didn't stop to build it up, but it's building up now. It's touchable. So anything you need this for, just think about it, take it off me. Just imagine this energy just going to wherever you need it. And if it's for something in particular, have that image in your face or have a photograph next to you. picture often helps, so that you can just imagine what it is you need it for, and just take it. It will be here forever for you. So I'm going to wish you a brilliant week. I am doing another video, but I don't think that will go out for a couple of days. So in the meantime, I hope your week's perfect. My lips are drying out, I can feel them. Hope your week's perfect and wonderful, and everything you want it to be and what you want to happen happens. And I'll see you here again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.